Today on Review Time with Tim, I got a very unique product review. I got the Farberware electric battery-powered can opener. That's right. We got ourselves a battery-powered can opener. We're going to dive in today and see if it's any good and if it's worth it. All right, let's get it. So first up, we're going to talk about the price, $23.59 on Walmart.com. Is that worth it? Now, yes and no. The yes part was because this works really well. Demonstration coming up in the next minute or so. But it's not rechargeable. And that's where it can be, over time, get a little pricey if you don't have rechargeable batteries. Because you're going to have to continuously keep buying batteries to keep this thing running. That's probably the biggest drawback to this product, for sure. All right, so let's get into a can opening video clip. All right, so easy, you can operate with one hand. You're gonna have to line this up with this. You're gonna put this on like that, and that's it. See, it goes on there just like that. Then you're gonna press the button. Now, these batteries I've had in here have been in here for about, I'm gonna say, a solid 4 months. And it's still working, but it's starting to really lose its potency. And it's almost time to change the batteries in this. So 4 months in, and the batteries are still going. Now, of course, it doesn't get used every day. And we're gonna see if it will still open it up, even with a little bit of juice left in this. Now, one good thing I like about this is if you're a person with bad hand coordination, or if you're elderly and you have a lot of arthritis in your hands, this product would definitely be very beneficial. Now, soon you're going to hear a difference in sound, so let's listen for that. There it is. See, there's the difference in sound. Can you hear that? Press the stop button. There you go. And you're going to rock back a little bit so it catches it on the magnet here. Let's see if I can get this with one hand. It's supposed to be able to catch it with the magnet. Oh. Okay, it did. So there's a little magnet right here, and you're supposed to be able to, but with one hand, it makes it hard, but there you go. And that's how that comes off. But with one hand, while trying to film, not so much. But that's what happens. So you hear, and then that pulls that off, and then you can just flick it off like that. All right, so pretty easy. Like I said, 4 months I've been using this. Haven't used the regular can opener, so the batteries in this are getting pretty low. But it only takes 2 batteries. So, and you can find rechargeable ones for this, so that could be very helpful to keep the charge going. And it just comes off. This comes off pretty easy, and just kind of snaps back on, and you just pull up right here, and then it comes off. Like I said, if you're a person who has arthritis in your hands, this is ideal. Also, kid-friendly and kid-safe. The edges on the can and the lid, they're not sharp like you would with a classic can opener, potentially causing some harm. But again, what would make this product just a little bit better is if it was rechargeable, which I don't understand why they couldn't do that. Even if it added, $5 to the cost or something, I don't know, or $10, whatever. I think that would be worth it, because then you could just plug it in, charge it when needed, and keep going. But replacing the batteries, not that big of a deal. But over time, prices of the batteries, especially AA batteries, can get pretty pricey. So rechargeable ones would be ideal for this. but works really well. And like I said, been at it for 4 months, and now the batteries are just at the point now where I probably should be replacing them. What would I rate the Farberware electric battery can opener? It's lightweight too, by the way. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10, only for the fact that, again, if it was rechargeable, I would then give it probably an 8 if it was rechargeable versus having to buy the batteries. Yeah, that would probably make this an 8 out of 10, because sometimes it's a little wonky, and sometimes it's a little weird trying to get the can, the lid off from there with the magnet that's here. Sometimes just a little off. But if it's rechargeable, we're going 8. With the battery, you know, we're going 6. 6 out of 10 for this product. Let me know if you have this or any other electric kind of can openers and what you like. Comment below. All right, take care.